live, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. Let's go ahead and get a one in the chat. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a one in the chat. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. And today it is not hot, it is cold. That is the reality of the situation. One in the chat if you can hear and see. One in the chat if you can hear and see. One in the chat if you can hear and see. We might be having some technical difficulties here. One in the chat if you can hear and see, or the chat is totally dead, which isn't anything new. One in the chat if you can one in the chat if you can hear and see. One in the chat if you can hear and see. Is there a delay? Is there lag? Is it lagging? Could be lagging. Could be lagging. All right, well, is it lagging or no? That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Here we go, folks. Oh, these two do not know how to drive. We are doing the lunch. We are doing the lunch combo. We are doing the lunch combo here. We are doing the lunch combo here. Let's get some dollars in the chat. We got a Chinese cookie right here. We are doing the lunch combo here. Looks like a UFO. We are doing the lunch combo here. We are doing the lunch combo here. We are doing the lunch combo. We are doing the lunch combo. Hit the like button to share the show. Hit the like button to share the show. Tap on the screen. We are doing the lunch combo here today. We are doing the lunch combo here today. Here we go. The lunch combo. Right here, look at the steam. The lunch combo. Mo is coming through. That's what we're talking about. You came through hard last night. You're coming through again. My God, you're a legend. Mo coming through, popping the cherry with the two. That's what we're talking about. Mo coming through with the two. That's what we're talking about. Let's get some dubs in this dead chat. That's what we're talking about. El Taco coming through at the 5. El Taco coming through with the 5. Let's get some dubs in motherfucking chat. The lunch combo plate, black pepper chicken and fried rice. Yikes. Well, if they believed in physical media, they wouldn't have to bark as much, but no one believes in physical media anymore, and it's so sad. All they think is digital and digital and digital, and it's like, no, there's still, you know, I got Stellar Blade on disc, and I have the uncensored version, so if you want it, get it on disc. We've already done 3 streams with Stellar Blade. I don't know where you've been, but Unbelievable. Imagine modding. Oh. Stepping up to the plate. Holy fucking shit, yet again. Emo is coming through hard and strong. Imagine working 10 hours a day for 4 years for free for a product model that is also free. Could never be me. They should have made an indie Fallout like instead. Embarrassing. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, they were crying and complaining about Bethesda not giving them approval, basically. They literally wanted Todd Howard to bless them, and he didn't do it. Well, we have a few options for what we want to do. We can continue Stellar Blade. We can jump into Manor Lords that just came out today, I believe. Now, granted, that's a building game. I don't know if that's might put everyone to sleep, but could be interesting. It's on Game Pass. Oh, you guys are down bad. We could do Fallout 4. We haven't done that. Fallout 4 next gen update. I mean, it's really up to you guys. We got about 3 choices: Stellar Blade, Fallout 4, or Manor Lords. All 3 of those games just came out within the last 24 hours, I believe. So might have to do a poll. No one asked. Get your man, bud. Get up. Oh, shit. Fuck. One in the chat, 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 one in the chat. One in the chat, one in the chat, one in the chat. Wake up, let's go. One in the chat, one in the chat, one in the chat. Unreal. What makes the most sense to play later? What makes the most sense to play later? We're going to do a poll. We're going to do a poll. What makes the most sense? What makes the most sense? Here we go. It's not what you know, figure it out. Stellar Blade. Fallout 4 update. Manor Lords. Which one is going to bring in the most amount of people is the big question, really, to be honest. Which one? So basically, with that said, basically go on Twitch and look at which one has the most viewers, and someone's coming through. Gohan Beast, that's what we're talking about, brother. Gohan Beast is in the building. And a few days ago, you saved the show. Gohan Beast in the building. Okay, well, if you can't make the stream, you can't make it. I mean, I cannot not do the stream just because certain people can't be bothered to tune in. I mean, that's never how it's been. So either tune in or don't. Maybe catch the stream tomorrow. I don't know what to tell you guys. Which one is going to bring in the most views? Fallout 4? Is it really? I think the hype died on that. But I guess we can jump in. Fallout 4, I guess. Yikes. Snooze fest. Snooze fest. I've already done 3 streams with Stellar Blade, and I mean, that was before the game came out. Now that the game is out, Stellar Blade has 93K. It's a tough call. We want to at least hit 300 viewers. I don't think it's going to be possible. We played Stellar Blade early and everyone acted like the game was already out. And, oh, Michael, I don't care. And it's like, well, the game's not out, bud. We played it like almost 2 days early. We have to do what's best for the show. We can't fiddle around with people's opinions. Okay, it's what the most current, popular, trendy game is. We've already played Stellar Blade 3 times. People still couldn't tune in for that, but maybe now that it's now that all their favorite normie channels are covering it, maybe they'll be more inclined to tune in. Watch Dogs is dead and buried, by the way. But there's a movie coming out. Like, okay, bud. Exactly. If there wasn't any controversy surrounding Stellar Blade, no one would have played it. Deadass. Except like 5,000 Souls fans. That was the marketing. They couldn't advertise it any other way, so they had to go down a different route. Manor Lords has, yeah, but Manor Lords, I mean, that's a slow game. That's a base building game, right? You know, RTS. I don't think we can handle that in here. But they did say that every NPC, it's made by one guy too, apparently. They did say that every NPC is on a schedule and they actually do things, so it's probably better than most games. I mean, if it's especially made by one guy, I don't know. It's on Game Pass though, so for PC. It's on PC for Game Pass. Well, the chat's always asleep, so it doesn't really matter what you play. They were asleep for Stellar Blade. They were asleep for Fallout New Vegas. I was going in the wrong direction for 25 minutes straight. They were like, "Oh yeah, Michael." Unbelievable. Wow, we're gonna get hit. Holy shit! Jesus Christ. They just like get so close to you in these parking lots. Imagine not knowing how to fucking turn your car. Well, I've done 3 Stellar Blade streams. I don't know where you guys were at, but I've done 3 Stellar Blade streams. We had 400 for the first one, and then it went down to 220. So it went from 400 for the first stream, and then it went down to 200. Well, we could play anything, but it's only fun when people start showing up. If they can't be bothered to show up, then it's not as fun. We could play Wii Sports and we'll have some fun, but who's going to tune in for that? 150 people? I'm not interested in doing that. I'd rather have 300 than 200 and 150 or whatever. Exactly. It's gotta be current. I mean, you guys want to play like these games that came out 30 years ago, and it's like, well, I mean, that might appeal to 5 people, but if those 5 people ain't in here, then so if you guys want to see the Fallout 4 update, there's really nothing to see, especially on PC. I don't think there's anything to see. Cursed Mountain. No one would tune in for that. I mean, I've never played it. It might be terrible. But it seems kind of interesting. Bethesda doesn't know how to develop games. Like, they lost that a long time ago. They don't know how to develop games. Clearly, I mean, Jesus. Let's go. One in the chat. One in the chat. We got to figure it out soon here. What do we want to see? What makes the most sense? They're all basically dead games, but they all just came out within the last 24 hours or so. Stellar Blade, we've done 3 streams on that already. I don't know where people were. Nonetheless, Fallout 4 update, we haven't checked that out, but there's probably nothing to see there. And Manor Lords, that's... Well, figure it out, dude. Figure it out, dude. Well, I mean, we could go back to Fallout New Vegas. I mean, to see the other arena, which I don't know where that's at either. So it's like, well, I mean, we could load in that and go to the other arena, and hopefully we're not disappointed, because whatever the hell that underground thing was pretty lackluster. The Legion Arena. There's 2 arenas in Fallout 4. I mean, Fallout New Vegas. I'll figure it out, dude. I'll figure it out, dude. Well, I mean, if someone wants to call in, I mean, we could open up the lines. It's not, we could open up the lines. Oh my God. Hello, mate. I know there's a bit of a drag, isn't it? Hello, bloody hell. Hello, mate. Hello, there's a bit of a drag, isn't it? Good on the fucking weather. Hello, fucking raining all day. Hello, mate. You got a bit of a job. There's a bit of a drag, isn't it? Hello, mate. Hello, it's got a bit of a drag, isn't it? Hello, bloody hell. Hello, mate. There's a bit of a drag, isn't it? Hello, click the like button, mate. Hello, click the like button, mate. Hello, mate. Hello, little bit of dragging it. Hello, bloody hell, mate. Do a little Fallout 4 update. Hello, the Fallout 4 update. Hello, rock the car, mate. Hello, bloody hell, the whole car rocking, mate. Yeah, the whole car rocking, mate. Hello, something isn't right, mate. Hello, whole car's rocking, mate. Hello, bloody hell. Hello, cheers. Hello, welcome to the stream, mate. Hello, click the like button. Click the like button, mate. Hello, bloody hell, mate. Hello, you can't sing, you can't dance. Hello, what can you do, mate? Hello, you can't sing, you can't dance. Hello, it's Queen of Wembley. Hello, Freddie Mercury, Wembley Stadium. Oh, hello, oh, hello, mate. Still a little bit of a drag, isn't it? Hello, you can't sing, you can't dance. Hello, go ahead and vote in the poll, mate. Hello, to see which game we're going to play tonight. Hello, little rock in the car, mate. Hello, you can't sing, you can't dance. Hello, Beetlejuice 2, mate. Hello, the shot's moving too fast. Hello, Beetlejuice 2. Hello, you can't sing, you can't dance. Hello, you can't sing, you can't dance. Hello, bloody hell, mate. Hello, mate. It's a bit of a drag, isn't it? Open up the lines, by the way. You guys are really down bad, huh? Hello, mate. Hello, you can't sing, you can't dance. Hello, bloody hell. What can you do, mate? Hello, vote in the poll, mate. Hello, vote in the poll, mate. Hello, these fake fans coming in here. Hello, bloody hell. Hello, so many fake fans. Hello, vote in the poll, mate. Hello, you can't sing, you can't dance. Hello, you can't sing, you can't dance. Hello. Hello, let's get your band, mate. Hello, you fucking wanker. Hello. Too much content for... It's the exact input fun. He's got 5D high IQ. Too much content for 170. Absolutely. Get about 350 people in here or something like that, and then maybe we'll make it interesting, but I'm not doing it for 170 viewers. That's a waste of time. I have two losers on the line 24/7. Hey-oh. Hey-oh. La-la-la-la-la-oh. Hey-oh. Hello, you can't sing, you can't dance. Hello, bloody hell. Okay, and here we go. This is just like the other situation. I'm not going to say who. This is very reminiscent of that situation. And you guys know who I'm talking about. Very reminiscent of that situation where somebody comes in here with a big story and then they get mad when you ask them to, like, they're the ones that came in here like pushing this story that, like, oh, you know, I'm this, I'm that, you know, this is who I am, and blah blah blah. And then when you ask about it, they get really mad, and it's like, that doesn't make any sense. You were the one that came in here and started telling everyone about your damn diary or something. I don't know. Dear diary. Ayo, ayo, la 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 la, ayo, 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 la 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 la, ayo, ayo. No, you can't sing, you can't dance, mate. Hello, bloody hell. Hello, Bohemian Rhapsody. Hello, Bohemian Rhapsody. All the fake fucking Queen fans, mate. Hello, you're a Queen fan. Hello, who's the guitarist, mate? Oh, you wouldn't even know you're a fake fan. Hello, who's the guitarist, mate? Hello, where's his mods at? Hello, you can't sing, you can't dance. Hello, Brian May. Hello. Hello, cheers. Hello, you're a Queen fan, mate. Hello, Brian May. You're so sexy. Hello, Brian May from Queen, mate. Hello, excuse your bad, mate. Hello, Brian, mate. Hello, Radio Gaga. Hello, mate. Hello. Hello's a bit of a drag, isn't it? Hello, mate. Hello, Vote the Poll, mate. Hello, Stella Blind. Hello, Fallout 4 update. Hello, Man of Lords. Hello, Vote the Poll, mate. Hello, click the like button. Hello, you see some gameplay. Hello, bloody hell. I want other motherfucking members. Hello, what in the chat, mate? Yeah, the Divider, you're alright, mate? Hello, bloody hell. Hello, how many pounds to ride the bus? Only got 4 pounds to ride the bus. What is there to do in Fallout 4? If you guys cannot guide me in that game, it's going to be a snooze fest. We already tried to play it. It's terrible. It's not even an RPG. It's basically like The Division. You just roam around, find enemies that move, and then loot, and that's the whole game. There ain't no damn RPG in that. It's all fake bullshit. I mean, I'm sure there's a shitload of stuff I've never seen in that game, and maybe it's, you know, pretty cool, but I wouldn't know where it's at. I'll tell you that. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. Hello, let's get you banned, mate. Oh, you're the racist. Let's get you banned, mate. No, you don't understand. Help the settlements with Preston Gary. That's cringe. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Hello, mate. Let's get you banned. Let's get you up out of here. Hey, where are my fucking mods? And you said you wanted Molly to call in. Now, what happened to that, mate? Hello, you said you wanted Molly to call in. When you open up the lines, they don't want to call in. No. No. Hello, I got a poll right now, mate. Hello, down below, there's a poll. Hello, mate. You got the Stellar Blade, you got the Fallout 4 update, you got Man of Lords. Hello. Hello, let's get you timed up, mate. Hello, let's get you timed up, mate. Hey, get that wanker up out of here. Hey, let's get you bad, mate. Hello, good boy. Let's get you bad, mate. Look at the wankers up out of here. Damn, these trucks are getting so close. Like, there's plenty of room. Hello, mate. Hello, it's a bit of a drag, isn't it? Hello. Hello, mate. Hello, word of the chat, mate. Hello. Hello, mate. Bit of a drag, isn't it? Hello, let's get you bad, mate. Hello, let's get you bad, mate. Well, let's get you fucking out of here. Hello, see you later. Hello, that's Australia, mate. It's not Australia, you don't know what you're talking about. No, you can't sing, you can't dance. Oh, remember that? Does anyone here remember that Indiana guy? He called in and it was so weird. This was a long time ago. Does anyone remember the Indiana guy? Because now I do. Someone said they're from Indiana in here, and I'm like, wait a minute. I remember some weirdo fucking calling in from Indiana, and he was really weird. Like, yikes. You guys don't remember the Indiana guy? Huh. That was many years ago. Very weird. Hey-o. Hey-o. Hello, you can't sing, you can't dance. Hello, you can't sing, you can't dance. No, he talked about his farm or something. He was basically flexing, low-key flexing, like, oh, you're a loser. I mean, you know, one of those kind of calls without being blatantly obvious about it. That was basically what it turned into. I can't remember exactly what. Very weird guy, though. They do that sneak flex shit. Hey, look at me, I'm doing better than you, mate. Hello, mate. You know, that's the type of shit it was. Yeah, great. Well, that's why we're not opening up the lines. I don't want to listen to a bunch of entitled randos. I mean, I can open up lines for actual people that support the show and, you know, are here pretty frequently, but outside of that, nah. I've already done that show for years straight, but maybe you should have tuned in when it happened. Why would I want to give entitled randos like a spot on my show? Like, that doesn't make any sense. The divide's coming through hard. That's what we're talking about, brother. The divide is coming through hard with the 5. I know it's a bit of a drag, isn't it? And a fish and chips cup of tea. Yeah, well, we literally cannot do calls right now. It's not a thing. I don't have the technology to do it. So... Hello, mate. The divide's coming through. Okay, we're going to end the poll here. We got 342 votes. They said Fallout 4. I mean, we'll see. They are saying Fallout 4 is what they want to see. What makes the most sense? MO's coming through hard and strong. Holy fucking shit. You guys are obsessed with Pennsylvania. What is in Pennsylvania? Dude. That's what we're talking about. MO coming through hard and strong. MO coming through hard and strong. MO's coming through hard and strong. That's what we're talking about. Massive $20 super chat. Let's get it. MO's coming through hard and strong. You should roleplay in GTA 5. Yikes. Well, if we started now, if we did a whole new character in GTA Online now, by the time GTA 6 comes out, we'll have like all the cool shit. In the online, we'll have all the cool cars, all the cool houses and all that stuff. And that way, when GTA 6 comes out, we'll have, you know, an actual character that's built up, leveled up and stuff like that. Then we could just transfer that over to GTA 6 Online, more than likely, right? So that actually wouldn't be that bad of an idea, because we'll have plenty of time to actually get really good at the game, and there's a bunch of garbage you can do in that game. Yeah, you missed it. You missed it, Bald Lesbian. You missed it. That was insane. Everyone was speechless, even myself. I've never seen someone come through that hard in one super chat. That's insane. Wait, they have pink hoverboards in GTA Online? Yikes. God, that is so cringe. They literally have pink hoverboards? Like, yikes. Hey, Stain, are you in here? Have we played Death Stranding on stream? I'm pretty sure we did. I'm pretty sure we tried to do it. And, I think we streamed it. Pretty sure. GTA Online is a bunch of busy work. Yeah, well, that's yeah. It's not designed to be fun. It's designed to be just get busy in the game world and do the grind and build your character up. The divide's coming through yet again. That's what we're talking about. Imagine being from Pennsylvania and not supporting the show in a way that makes sense. Could never be me. The divide is plowing through. That's what we love to see. Let's get some dubs in the chat. The divide is coming through hard. The divide is coming through hard. You guys are obsessed with... Who is in Pennsylvania? Where did this Pennsylvania thing come from? Holy shit, you guys are obsessed with Pennsylvania. What is in Pennsylvania? You look like the whole fucking... You guys all of a sudden got obsessed with Pennsylvania, like... Hello, mate. Hello, mate. It's a bit of a drag, isn't it? What's even in Pennsylvania? Well, there's a few things that we could check out. I mean, that would be cool. I don't think you guys would care, but I think they'd be cool. No, there's some cool stuff. I mean, I'm you know, there's some cool stuff in that area that I would like to check out. It might not be cool. None of you guys would probably care, though. It's not gaming related. It's not video game related stuff, so. Hello, mate. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, 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 no. No, we're not playing this game in here. You guys are trolling. Now everyone's from Pennsylvania. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Now everyone's from Pennsylvania in here. Now there's like 5 fans from Pennsylvania, by the way. And then if we went to Pennsylvania, guess what would happen? No one would show up. We'd be alone in Pennsylvania. Great. Come on now. Oh, come on. Get off Google Maps. Shut up. Shut up. Get off Google Maps. God. Pennsylvania, by the way. You're full of shit. Quit lying. I'm from Pennsylvania, Michael, and I know the area. And it's like, yeah, I bet you do. And then if I showed up, you'd have a COVID excuse. Oh, Michael, I got sick. I would have loved to have come out. But you know what? Fuck you, Michael. I'm fucking sick. And it's like, you ain't sick. You don't even live here. That's some fake fan stuff, buddy. Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, if I started bringing up Chicago, they would all say they're from Chicago, and yet they can't name one fucking place in Chicago without Googling it. It's like, oh, you're not a Chicago. You're not a Chicago guy, bud. So just sit down. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. Hello, somebody. A bit of dragon. Hello, bloody hell. Every time you mention a city, everyone's from there. Well, there's cool spots. It's like, well, where do we really, you know, if we were to actually go somewhere, it's like, well, what makes the most sense? Oh my God, they get so close to the car. Like, imagine not knowing how. There's literally plenty of space, and you got to get that close. Don't get on the train, by the way. What train? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I know what you're talking about now. It took me a minute. Oh, Lord. What a loser. He did that shit like he did that shit like 3 times in a row. Every time I streamed I think we streamed like 3 or 4 times in Chicago. And he's got nothing but excuses. It's Excuse City. That could never be me. Yep. I don't get it. I don't get it. Well, we got people from, there's like 3 people from Milwaukee. There's like 3 people from Pennsylvania. There's like a couple of guys from Texas. A few people from LA. Maybe like 2 guys from Seattle. So I mean, really. A couple of people from New York City too, but it's like, we're not doing New York City, but that's way too big. That's like way too big, bud. Let's get it. When is Stan going to come on and do the Game Boy? Okay, buddy. We need that energy back. Well, that's not dependent on me, but I wasn't the guy calling in. If I were the guy calling into my own show, then you know, I can give you that energy, but I guess that's what we'd have to do. Hello, mate. One in the chat, one in the chat, one in the chat. Why are you guys going to sleep? One in the chat, one in the chat, one in the chat. One in the chat, one in the chat, one in the chat. Gee willikers. Oh, here we go. What the hell does this say? Why is everyone from Pennsylvania in here? Dude, you guys are just straight up trolling now. That's how down bad you guys are in here. You guys are just straight up trolling. Well, then let's go to Pennsylvania. I'll go next week if y'all want to play Pennsylvania. And then when I go, guess what's going to happen? No one's going to show up. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. No one's going to show up. It's going to be so predictable. Oh, Michael, I would have showed up, but I got the flu. I'd love to come see you, Michael. I know, but Michael, I just can't. It's Excuse City. Unreal. We gotta get Stain out here. We gotta get Stain on this show. That'd be amazing. The fucking losers. That was a bad Stain impression. We could just start talking about RE4 remake and Stain will fucking go crazy. Holy shit, I'll get so worked up. We can have you destroy my copy of RE4 remake. I don't play it, so I'll just hand it to you and you can just destroy the disc. Shut up! The mental illness in here is too much, yeah. Well, it is what it is. It's the internet. Hello, Wrestling Face, mate. Are you still watching Raw, bud? I stopped watching when The Rock came out and said he was leaving. The Divide's coming through yet again. That's what we're talking. The final boss is in here sometime. Have you seen that, Wrestling Face? The final boss has been showing up and donating $5. Mama Rhodes. The Divide's coming through with the 10. That's what we love to see. 8K mile trip incoming. 6.2 Giga Chad, 250 pound, 10% body fat. About to show them how it's done. Peak content is coming. The Divide is coming onto the show here. Holy fuck. It's finally going to happen. That's going to be too much content, to be honest. It's going to be too much content. We'll have the Divide going into the Wiener Circle. MO coming through with the 5. That's what we're talking about. Dude, you guys are obsessed with Pennsylvania. Holy shit. What is wrong? What is going on with the Pennsylvania stuff? Dude, I've never once mentioned Pennsylvania, and y'all are like obsessed. Holy shit. What is going on with the Pennsylvania stuff? Oh, here we go. No, this guy, this Hershey Park, by the way. Yeah, now you're from Pennsylvania too. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God, is it a tornado? Pennsylvania fans, by the way. The Divide is coming through hard and strong yet again. Holy shit. Dude, you guys are obsessed with this Pennsylvania shit. God. The Divide is coming through hard and strong yet again with the 5. Dude. Yeah, let's all go to Pennsylvania and be bored out of our skull. That sounds like a fun-eyed thing. There's only like 2 or 3 things that I would like to see, but... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my God. Oh man. Pennsylvania is woke, by the way. Damn, Ball Lesbian's going hard in the paint here. You tuned in late, bud. We already had the Chinese. We give it a 7.5 out of 10. That's the go-to score, bud. 7.5 out of 10. Jerry Lawler, how you doing? There was something that I said in the what did I? There was something that I said that I forgot that I said it. Damn, the wind's crazy out here. In the Jerry Lawler video, it's like, holy fuck, I said that. I'm trying to think what it was. Molly's got a really good troll script going on. No, it was something, can't remember. That's bull. Damn, I told Jerry Lawler that's bullshit. Holy fuck. No wonder why we got a reaction from him, because that's bullshit. Let's get your bed, bud. That's what we're talking about. Yep, almost bedtime. It's almost bedtime. Ringside News. I was on the dirt sheets. Yikes. Well, they probably did have Jerry Lawler. They probably did. Dave Meltzer, by the way. Oh, come on, Jerry. I'm not that naive. Do you really want me to believe that, Jerry? Oh, come on, Jerry. Jerry. Come back Saturday, by the way. Yikes. Five-star match, by the way. Five-star match, by the way. Let's get your band, bud. Have a nice day. I already knew right then and there. I thought, oh shit, we got a big video here. Have a nice day. Could you imagine his face after I turned around? We should have had another camera rolling. Zoomed up on his face, cut to the camera. Like, what the fuck was that? Hello, mate. Hello, mate. It's a bit of a drag, isn't it? Luigi Mansion remake? When are they doing that? Who said they're doing that? If it's with the new art style, it's going to be terrible. No, everyone is not only from Pennsylvania, but everyone's a woman too. Holy shit. Dude. Hello, Mike. Yep, they're all from Pennsylvania. Oh, I don't understand this Pennsylvania obsession. Like, you really want me to go to Pennsylvania and do what? I mean, oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Dude. Oh, here we go. Dude. Oh, here we go. Oh, come on, Jerry. Wow. $5 a foot long? No, they don't do that no more, dude. What, dude? If you really want me to go to Pennsylvania, there's not going to be anything to see or do. You really want me to go to Pennsylvania, just, dude? You really would want some stupid content like that. You see, like, oh, let's go, let's watch Michael go to Pennsylvania, and you know, none of the supposed fans from Pennsylvania even show up because they get too scared. Like, oh, Michael's actually in my city. Oh, I'm not going. Jake Paul coming through with the 5. That's what we're talking about. No, it's over. Tesla. Yeah, we got to cover that Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight. That's gonna be huge. I'm gonna have all day coverage of that. Yeah, it's just like the Z thing. Z said, you know, come on, you know, oh, I'm in the city and blah 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 blah, you know, and it's just like, yikes. Oh my God. God. Imagine just like pretending to be someone you're not here in this chat like that. That just could never be me. It's like, damn, you desperate for attention. Like, holy shit. I own 5 bars in LA, Mike. Come on out and I'm gonna treat you well. And it's like, okay, well, I've never heard from that guy again. Oh, I own a smoke shop, you know, come on over and, you know, blah, 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 blah. It's like, what? They just make shit up. Like, they just literally make shit up in here. It's sad. Oh, Michael, come on out to my city and we'll have a good time. And then you come out, oh, I'm sick. I would have came out. I apologize. I'm so sorry. It's just like, dude. The guy in the smoke shop was a liar. 4 streams yesterday, by the way. No, we were going to do 4 streams, but when you guys can't handle it, it's just, there's no point because it doesn't get pushed out to new viewers. So we do have to cater and pander. Just the way it is. The one guy that promised him a gamer girl at LA In-N-Out. Oh, Lord. Well, that's LA people. They're all fake. I mean, most of them. They'll just say whatever. It's all clout chase central out there. Hello, Mike. It's a bit of a drag, isn't it? Hello, mate. Bit of a drag, isn't it? One in the chat, one in the chat, one in the chat, one in the chat. Jeez. One in the chat, let's go. 2 in the chat, 2 in the chat. 2 in the chat. 2 in the chat. 2 in the chat. Jeez. See, look at that. You guys can chat. Mike Tyson, by the way. Someone wrote a whole paragraph. Yep. Jerry Lawler. How you doing? I know you can't sing, you can't dance. Oh, shit. World Tour streams, by the way. No. No. What do you want me to do? Aimlessly walk around a city? I mean, we've already done that. So unless there's spots where it's like, well, if I'm not going to go to a random city where it's like, there's no reason to be here. I mean, it'd be cool to see, I guess, but it's like, well, eventually the coolness starts to wear off a bit, and it's like, well, there's nothing really to do. Well, mate, there's a bit of a jog in it. There's just no point to travel. I mean, it's expensive, and for 150 viewers, let's go to Pennsylvania for no reason. Like, what? I mean, is there like something video game related in Pennsylvania? Then maybe that would make sense to a certain extent, but You really want me to go to Pennsylvania so I can meet up with these supposed fans that I don't even know? Okay. Why don't you go do that? Why don't you guys go to Pennsylvania? Y'all are so obsessed with Pennsylvania, like, holy shit. It's like, well, there's a few cool spots, but it's like, I still wouldn't really know how to get there because it's like, well, I don't think they have transportation. The spots are like 13 miles out from Pennsylvania, so it's like, well, you would have to find a way to get there, and it's like, well, I don't really know how to get there, so I'm not going to Pennsylvania, dude. Like, that's, I mean, what are we gonna do? There ain't nothing to do. I don't watch movies, bud. I don't watch movies. You guys are the ones that go to the movie theaters every freaking week. You watch that garbage. I don't watch movies. All right, let's see who this is. Let's get this guy up out of here. Mo's not. I thought Mo was in Pennsylvania, and I thought, okay, well that makes sense, but I don't think he is. So it's like, I mean, we can go to Pennsylvania, but I'm going to tell you right here, right now, it's going to be not sure really what there is to do. I mean, there's a few cool spots, but I don't think you guys care about them. So those would be probably videos more than likely than anything. And the spots are a little bit out from the city, so it's like, well, I don't really know how to get there. Because I know there's no transportation that takes you that way. You would have to get an Uber or something. And that would be massively expensive. To go 13 miles in an Uber, holy shit, that'd be like 50, 60, 70 bucks. She don't love it, it's so sad, the saddest it's ever been. Don't waste your gas. I ain't, you think, dude. What? Visit the Silent Hill town. That's probably far as fuck. Not everything's close. The Silent Hill town. Yeah, well, that's probably far. That's probably, you know, Pennsylvania's a pretty big state, so not everything is just close. Hello, mate. It's a bit of a drag, isn't it? No bloody hell. Where are my mods? They all went to bed? It's time to wrap it up. Oh shit. Damn, Paul Lesbian is fucking. Stop raining. Yeah, figure it out, dude. Dude, you guys are down really freaking bad, bro. Holy shit. This is just like the other situation. Ball Lesbian knows what I'm talking about. This is just like the other situation where someone is just like trying to like, you know, I don't know. It's the same script almost. It's almost the same script. And then they get mad at you for like, oh, you don't take my word. And it's like, well, how are we supposed to take your word when it's like, I just don't understand. It's almost a copy and paste script here. Well, I mean, you guys just believe anything in here. I mean, someone can come in with a new profile picture now and just say whatever and you'll believe it. And it's like, that's pretty sad. That's why you guys wouldn't survive in the city, because you'd stop at every corner once the homeless guy fucking says, hey, I'm down bad. I need, you got any spare change? And it's like, well, it's like, yeah, you want to be nice, but at the same time, it's like, well, maybe they're not uh, telling you the real story. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Some people in here are just like, have you not seen that movie that MTV made? Have you not seen that movie that MTV made? I don't know if it was based off a real story or not. I think it might have been. And that was back in the day. It's like what you can do now with all the AI stuff and like, dude, what you can do now with all the AI stuff, holy shit. Because back then it was just like Photoshop and but now you got way more tools than ever before to everything is fake. Okay, but it's a trolling community. Why are you guys like? It's not paranoia. It's just like there's people in here that troll constantly and tell you whatever you want to hear or whatever fits their prerogative. You just want me to sit down and believe what everyone says in here? Well, I mean, I'm not that much of a fool. Holy fucking shit. Like, I'm not saying people are fake in here, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like, well, we have no reason to believe that they're real. Anyone can make a profile and just claim to be someone that maybe they're not. I don't understand. And then, it's like the same script as last time. It's like, well, why do I need to call in to prove myself? And it's like, well, you don't, but you were the one that was pushing this story that you were this person. And now people, rightfully so, want to know if you're like who you say you are because you were the one perpetuating it. And I don't understand how it's really an issue. Okay, but it's a trolling community. You're not getting the context. It's a trolling community. People can just literally say anything. Exactly. Well, I mean, I'm not. Yeah, you get massive attention, dude. I should troll my own chat to see if you guys pick up on it. I should just come in with an alt and just start trolling you guys. I wonder if that would work. You guys would just start believing anything because the profile picture. It's like, well, do you really think bald lesbian looks like that? Well, I don't know. I've never seen bald lesbian before. I mean, it's just like, are you serious, guys? We're going to get you banned, bud. Get you banned. Yeah, but I'm just supposed to go to Pennsylvania to meet someone that I've never interacted with once before ever. Like, that makes... What are we doing? Well, the reason why you get attention is because people don't know if you're real or not. They don't want to be strung along. So if you did call in, I mean, I think that would put it to ease. That's what they want to see. I mean, it's just like the other situation that we had a few months ago. It's like the other situation that we had months ago, and it's like, well, I'm tired of, we're tired of this chat being manipulated in here by certain trolls. It's really sad shit. It's really sad shit. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like, well, if you're really who you say you are, then, sure. But, if we're just going to string people along in here for attention, then yeah, we're not playing into that game. It's not happening. Because that's really what it is in here. It's it's a battle for attention constantly. That's really what chat is when you really break it down. It's just a battle for attention. Every stream, especially the smaller streamers, because you can get more attention. The big streamers, you can't get as much attention because the chat's moving a little too fast unless you donate. That's why you should have saw the amount of support Doc got today. Hundreds, 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 hundreds. Like, what in the fuck? It must be Sims or something. Oh, here, this is the same script as this is the same script as Lady Angel. It's the same script as Lady Angel is what it is. First, it's not a problem that, oh, I'll call in, it's no problem. Now it's starting to become a problem because, oh, well, Michael might actually open up the lines just to see if this is legit or not. And now it's seemingly a problem. But let me go to Pennsylvania and meet who? No one. Just go to Pennsylvania and do nothing. Roam around Pennsylvania and do nothing. I mean, that makes so much sense. Like, do you guys not, like, holy shit. It's probably that user's old. It's probably that user's old. They got multiple devices. They're just communicating back and forth. It's probably the same person. See, and now I'm getting chewed out because I'm just supposed to believe. You have no videos on your channel of who you actually are. Like, if you had videos and stuff, if you were like, you know, that would be different. It's like, okay, well then that's who that is. Like, this is a trolling community in here. I mean, you can't get upset at people for questioning it. It's the same script as the other thing that happened a few months ago. It's the same exact script. Now I'm getting chewed out because I'm just saying, well, maybe, you know, maybe I don't get it. No, I'm getting chewed out for not believing. Well, I don't. It's a public chat room, bud. No, I've just been strung along by a bunch of fake fucking people and phony liars. That's really what it's come down to. And it's like, well, yeah, I don't want to interact with more people like that. So it's like, I mean, you know, I don't know what to tell you. You really want me to go to Pennsylvania? I thought MO came through because he was from Pennsylvania. I thought that was what that was all about. I thought he was in the area too. And it's like, well, he's not in the area. And it's like, well, y'all are rooting for this Pennsylvania stuff. And it's like, well, we can do Pennsylvania, but it's like, what if I go to Pennsylvania and it's all bullshit? You know, what if I go to Pennsylvania and it's like, we're just going to roam around the city, do nothing. And all the fans have excuses that we're going to potentially meet up. And it's like, okay, well, that was a total waste. So I'm not interested in that. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I'm not the one that wanted attention. You don't come in here with stories then. Don't come in here with stories and be like, oh, I'm this, that, and the third. I'm a hot shot, I'm this, I'm that. And then get mad when someone, like, it just doesn't make sense to me. It's like, I don't get it. I don't get it. That's why this show is where it's at, and it will never because it's too intimate and too small, and everyone has a big voice in here because no one chats and everyone gets attention. Everyone's battling for attention in here. And they can deny it, but at the end of the day, that's what they're doing. They're battling for attention. It's like, well, I mean, if I were battling for the most attention, yeah, I would put a random woman in my profile picture and just sit there and go like, yeah, I'm a gamer girl, and you know, it's the same situation as the other. It's the same script almost. It really is. Even down to the call-in. Why do I have to prove myself? And it's like, well, you don't. But it's like, if you're frustrated that people don't believe you, then maybe I don't get it. I mean, I really don't get it. All right, let's get you banned, bud. And yet you're in here chatting. You claim it's one of the most incel communities. Yet you're in here chatting. I was watching what's his face last night. He was saying some fucking wild shit, man. And his fan base just, it's like, wow, some of that shit he's saying is insane. Get you banned. Okay, so what's the issue? I don't understand the issue. Best way to get attention is to start streaming and make money with that unique personality. I don't get what that means. Is that a sneak diss to me? I don't get what you're talking about, dude. Sounds like a sneak diss. Sounds like a sneak diss. Now the chat's dead. See, every time this gets into this conversation, and every time you guys just stop chatting, and it's like, well, what do you want me to do? God, you guys were the ones that were wanting call in. Oh, let her call in, let her call in, and it's like, dude, we can do call-ins, dude. That's really what you fucking want. We can bring it back. I don't want to do it, but whatever, because there's going to be a lot of losers. You want to talk about incels, there'll be a lot of incels calling in. I don't think that's going to make for entertainment. I've already done that show for literally years straight. Should have enjoyed it while it lasted. Imagine like begging a streamer to like bring like imagine like that is so inappropriate. It's just like it's so disrespectful. Like I know you guys don't do that to other streamers. Like, oh, do this, do that. It's like you're just commanding and demanding and shit. And it's like just enjoy it the way it is, and if you don't like it, then leave. I mean, it's really that simple. If you can't handle the fact that the show isn't what it once was, then I don't know what to tell you. I guess it's not for you anymore. I'm not bringing it back because you guys can't handle it. We already tried doing that. We had GTA discussions, and you guys couldn't be bothered to call in. We had like 3 people on the line, and that was max. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It was just like 2 or 3 people, and it's like, well, that's very much you can do there. Well, people are fake when they call in too. They either butter you up or they just say shit that they don't even believe in, and it's like, well, I'm not interested in listening to this. They just pander. They either pander or get combative with you, and it's like, well, yikes. Mostly combative. It's like, well, I'm not here to debate it. If you want to debate it, let's debate it. Like, is this game good or not? Is this game woke or not? Is this game going to be any, it's really that simple. Okay, well, I know more negative channels. You guys just want to single people out, and it's like I was just watching the most incel shit last night. 4 in the morning, this guy was still streaming, talking about the weirdest fucking shit I ever did. 800 viewers. Yikes. Okay, if you're going to talk about call-ins, we're just going to start banning you. Go watch the old shows. Go watch the old streams. I don't care. The more you want it back, the less I'm going to bring it back. It's really that simple. I don't care. I didn't ask you what you want. Did not ask for, didn't do a survey and didn't do a poll and say, hey guys, what do you want to see? Well, I already asked. I already did that earlier. If you can't communicate in here, then why would I open up the lines? You won't be able to talk. You can't even communicate through text. Why would that be any different on the phone? All I said was that the script is pretty similar to the previous. It's the same situation, and it's basically the same script. And I'm willing to believe that it. I don't know. My meme is going viral again. Really? I don't know about that. What, the oh no meme? I doubt it. Probably a new one. Oh, yeah, I'm over here with 160 viewers while everyone else gets millions of views, and yikes. That is pure yikes. Yeah, but most people in here don't even know I was a meme. Like they don't care. Like they literally just don't know, and it's like, well, you can look at all the literally millions of views, millions, not 1 million, not 2 million, like millions of views just for like one video, and it's like, yikes. Like this video has 4 million views, that video has like 5 million views, this one over here has 8 million views, and it's like millions of views, and we could barely get 600K. Yikes. Fallout 4 next gen update is fake. Oh my God. Start to have a positive attitude. Yeah, we can fake it. I mean, if that's really what you need, like we can provide that fantasy like everyone else does. We can put on the fake smile and just fake it until you make it, basically. Well, that's a lot of work, to be honest. It's a lot of work. Well, I had the Cyberpunk shirt on, so they just thought it was that. And by the way, you can't get that Cyberpunk shirt anymore. I'm wondering if like a lot of people wanted to get that shirt after they saw the meme or something. Because I looked and it's not, they don't sell it anymore. CD Projekt Red doesn't, so. It was a pretty good Cyberpunk shirt too. I like it. They don't have a cool one now anymore. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. It's a bit of a drag, isn't it? Throne room cut. Laser rooms cut. All of what you're seeing, and they tried to dethrone Chromcat. Really sad. Rabid dogs, that fan base. Oh, Chromcat turned down the audio, you know, my game doesn't sound like that. And it's like, y'all are just accept the fact that it's soulless slop. And that's what I said, well, remember we got the exclusive scoop that Chromcat was going to make a video. Remember that? We got the exclusive scoop that Chromcat was going to make a video. And I said, well, how is Chromcat going to do this? Because, you know, if he says that, if he, you know, I mean, you basically have to show the RE4 remake. Otherwise, they're going to throw you right under the bus. And that's what they did. Because people, you know, it's like, well, to me, there's a big difference. And it's like, well, one is soul and one is soulless. And it's just like, you know, if you can't figure it out, then I don't know what to tell you. I know God breathed on this. Well, now they're saying Resident Evil 9 is delayed, by the way. That's what Dusk Golem is saying now. He's saying Resident Evil 9 is delayed. They were going to show it off like later this year, and it's going to release in 2025. Now they're saying that might not be on the table, and that Capcom might unveil something else. Probably another remake. Probably another remake. Imagine. Probably another remake. Hey there, mister, who let the damn simpleton out of the asylum? Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? Delayed internally, by the way. Well, yeah. Who cares? The game's going to be trash. I mean, if it goes in the direction that I don't even know where the fuck that game's at this point. It's a fantasy game. Straight up a fantasy game. The only thing, yeah, maybe they delayed it because no, I don't know. But this will be the first year without any Resident Evil content. There's usually a Resident Evil thing every year. There has been at least since like 2017 or something, so maybe before that even, I don't remember. There's basically been a Resident Evil it's basically like Call of Duty at this point. Just like every other year there's a new Resident Evil title and they're all trash. Like, why can't they just bring it back to basics? Why can't they just put zombies in the game? Like, why is that so hard? Why is that so hard? Just like reboot it from the ground up. You know, if you got to play fan service, but because, you know, who's going to buy a Resident Evil game if the main characters aren't in it in some capacity? No one. Resident Evil fell off. That's why Capcom's remaking all the old games, because they know that's what's going to sell. Hell, they might as well just announce the Resident Evil 1 remake, because that's going to get a lot of people in the door. No one's buying RE9 unless like fucking Leon's in it or some stupid shit like that. So they might as well just announce the RE1 remake and be done with it. Because the normies would love that. And that's going to be some soulless shit right there. When they remake RE1, oh lord, that's going to be soulless slop. That is going to be soulless slop. I mean, if they do it right, it could be cool, but they won't do it right. Yeah, well, yeah, they could just eventually remake and remake and remake. I mean, you know, they got Code Veronica still on the table. They got RE1 remake still on the table. You know, and then at a certain point, they can just start remaking the remakes. Just start remaking the remakes, or keep experimenting with the online stuff until it works. They have shoehorned Resident Evil Online into all those games. RE-verse. What was that? What was that online mode with RE3 remake? There's literally more. Oh, dude, there's no one playing that. I guarantee 0 people are playing that right now. What the hell is that called? There's a mode for RE3 remake. In 10 years, they'll announce the new RE2 remake. Yeah, you had Resistance. No one's. I guarantee there's 0 players on that right now. That's like AEW Fight Forever. Those games are. I don't even know how they make games like that when no one plays them. That is beyond. Well, PC gamers are different people though. They play Counter-Strike all day. Dude, huh. Imagine sitting there. Counter-Strike is always #1 on Steam. Nah. See, that's where I just. And these are the people that think they know what a good game is. They sit there and play Counter-Strike all day. A game from what, 1998? Oh, Lord. Yeah, Steam's trash. A bunch of weirdos on there. Like, how do you have a say on what makes a good game when you guys just play Counter-Strike all day? It's literally the #1 game every day on Steam. Like 800,000 players, 900,000 players, whatever the case may be. Terrible. I played that one time and thought, what? I don't get the appeal here. This is junk. Bunch of weird shit. 5 people are playing RE-verse. I got more viewers than. Why do they have the servers on? That's a waste. Oh my God. Why do they have the servers on? Well, here's the thing. Maybe they were testing it out and saying, well, are people really going to flock to an RE online kind of thing? And the answer is no. So maybe they won't bring back Outbreak because maybe they see that as a failure. It's like, well, they already tried to do the online twice with 2 separate modes. Village came with an online thing that was free. No one's playing that either. RE-verse came with RE3 remake, and the other one, whatever the fuck it's called, Resistance with RE3 remake, and then RE-verse with Village. They both flopped. So they're going to keep trying until it works. But they might as well just put, Resident Evil shit, continue to put Resident Evil shit in Fortnite. That'll be a better way to advertise it. Because no one's going to play online shit. Even Outbreak wouldn't sell. Outbreak is I'm not going to say it's internet darling, but it's boomer PS2 shit. Like, I hate to say that, but because it's a unique experience. But especially for the time, way ahead of its time. But it would not be successful in 2024. It would not work. You would see people playing it, and then they would turn on it like, oh, Capcom's not updating the game to our liking. Fuck Capcom. Because gamers are so against this idea of like, oh, we actually have to pay for things that we love. And it's just like gamers want it all for free, especially the PC gaming crowd. They're so cheap and tight that, how dare we support something we actually enjoy? How dare we support something that we actually like? How dare Ubisoft charge $100, $120 for $150, whatever the price is, for Star Wars Outlaws? How dare Ubisoft do that? But we're going to buy Elden Ring Collector's Edition statue DLC for $200. See, it's okay when their favorite game does it, but it's not okay when it's a game they don't give 2 shits about. Oh, now we care about the crew going offline. No, you didn't. You didn't care about the crew. The fuck up out of here. No one was. Don't even sit there and act like you were. Oh, I played the crew more than anyone in here. I guarantee it. And all of a sudden they care about the crew because it was a hot topic from one of their favorite streamers. Yeah, get that's some fake ass gamer shit right there. That's straight up some fake ass gamer shit right there. That's straight up some. Well, let's talk about the Switch 2. You know, it's either going to be GTA or GTA 6 or Switch 2 going forward, because Nintendo is in a massive predicament right now. No one is seeing this except me, okay? Because I'm a high IQ, high level thinker, okay? And Nintendo is in a position where it's like they could have another Wii U 2.0 on their hands next year. They don't want that, right? The Nintendo Switch, look at the numbers. It's the second best selling console, I believe, of all time. The only console that outdoes it, maybe the third, I think it's the third. The only two consoles that outdo it are the PlayStation 2 and the Nintendo DS. So how does Nintendo say, hey, soccer moms, the Switch 2 is out, we want you to buy it? How do they do that? If you can't give me an answer in here, then the Switch 2 is a flop. No one is gonna upgrade their Switch OLED. No one is gonna upgrade their Switch OLED if Nintendo comes out and says our GPU is 40% faster. No one's buying that. No one's buying that. Nintendo does not sell you on specs. They sell you on experiences. When have they ever came out on stage and talked about teraflops and resolution and frame rate and all this bullshit? That's not what they do. So how do you make a Switch 2, and I'm being dead ass, how do you make a Switch 2 where you say, okay, we have to convince Switch owners to get to Switch 2, okay? Just like the Wii U. And the Wii U is the worst selling console in Nintendo history. You can look it up. It's not a troll. How does Nintendo do this? I don't know. I really don't know. In my opinion, it has to have a big gimmick to say, okay, wow, that's really cool. That seems like a lot of fun. Or they can just pull an iPhone and say, okay, here's the new iPhone. It's better. You're going to love it. Some people will upgrade, some people won't. Maybe you don't change the name of the console. But because, again, the only way, I just don't know how they make a Switch 2. I mean, I really don't. We look at the previous trends from Nintendo releases from these consoles, and we go from GameCube. GameCube was a flop, sold better than the Wii U actually, but it was still considered a flop compared to PS2 and, you know, maybe Xbox. I'm not sure about that, but, you know, sales were, I guess, a little bit lower than they probably should have been. The Wii, massive success. The Wii is a massive success, okay? The Wii U, the worst selling console of all time from Nintendo. You can look it up. I think the Virtual Boy sold better. I mean, I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure from what I read that is the case. So now it's looking like a Wii U 2.0 is coming. The Nintendo Switch, the biggest Nintendo console of all time outside of the Nintendo DS. So they go from successful to flop, successful to flop. Is that going to happen again? How do you do it? The market is oversaturated with handhelds. So it's not 2017 anymore where this was like a big new thing. Like, wow, we can take the Nintendo Switch games on the go. Holy shit, Skyrim's coming out for the Switch. We can take Skyrim on the go. Well, that's kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. But in 2024, there's way more handhelds that provide that similar experience. So how do you get the soccer mom in a GameStop to buy the Switch 2? That's the biggest question that you have to answer. And I think it comes from, you can't deviate, you can't pivot from what works entirely, but at the same time, you do have to kind of bring something new to the table to excite potential customers that want to say, oh, wow, that's the Switch 2? Oh, wow, that cool thing is only exclusive for that? Oh, I got to go out and buy that. If it's just more of the same, no one's upgrading their OLED. Unless you're a diehard Nintendo fan. And that's going to equate to a flop. I'm serious. How does the Switch 2 exist? In a way that makes sense. I'm not trolling. Yes, software drives it all. Software drives it all. I understand that. But the hardware ain't moving if there's no reason to upgrade. Because if the next Zelda is on the Switch still, which I don't know if it would be, but You know, and that's what the Nintendo insiders are saying. They were saying that, well, Tears of the Kingdom is coming out. This usually means a new console is coming with it, and that wasn't the case because we saw that with the Wii and GameCube. You know, Twilight Princess was, I believe, on the GameCube as well, and it was also on the Wii. And then again with Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was on the Wii U as well. Most people don't remember that because the Switch came out, and they thought, well, it's going to happen here again with Tears of the Kingdom, and it didn't. The Switch OLED's been out for what, like 2.5 years, 3 years now? But the original iteration of the console's been out since 2017. That's been a long fucking time. It's like 6 years, 7 years. So how does Nintendo do it? No one is talking about this. It's gonna be very interesting to see where Nintendo goes. Because, you know, why would you want to upgrade the Switch? They don't. The Nintendo, the masses do not care about specs. The vocal minority PC neckbeards in here will argue it until the end of time, but the sales tell you that they don't care about specs, because if they cared about specs, they wouldn't have bought the damn Switch. They would have bought the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck is vastly superior. I mean, on hard, you know, obviously. So, but no one cares about the Steam Deck. That's for incels. No one's buying it. I don't know anyone that has a Steam Deck. I mean, it's a great value if you want to get into PC gaming on a budget. It's like, what, $400? Well, you can't really build a good, you know, I'm not going to get into the PC gaming talk in here because it just gets really dumb. But I just don't know how they're going to do it. I just don't know how they're going to do it. And every time I talk about this, it's just like, well, I guess it's just, I guess I'm seeing something. I guess you guys are seeing something that I'm not seeing. Okay. Anyone that comes in here and says, what are we doing here? That's an automatic ban. All they have to do is make the next Mario or Nintendo game on Switch 2 exclusive because of the better hardware. But it won't be exclusive. That's a massive risk. That's a massive risk. Well, it could be exclusive, but not initially. You don't want to make it exclusive initially because the Switch has how many units out there? 120 million units, 130 million units. You're cannibalizing all of those sales. So if you say the new Super Mario Odyssey 2 is only on Switch 2, I don't think they can do that. I think it has to come out on Switch. The differences will be very obvious, but they're not going to cannibalize all of those sales. The install base for the original Nintendo Switch is at what, 120 million, 130 million. Those are a ton of sales there. If they make the next Mario game exclusive to a brand new console that people may or may not buy, that could be a total flop. So I don't think they go down that road. I think Mario Odyssey 2, if that's ever coming, I think they put it on the Switch. And again, it brings up this question. Well, why should I upgrade to the Switch 2? Oh, the game runs and looks better? Is that really? Most people don't care. Most Nintendo. I'm gonna make a Nintendo channel. We're gonna talk about this all day. We'll get the real Nintendo fanboys in here to discuss this because I want to hear these ideas. Oh, the dock is going to be better. The dock is going to have this custom NVIDIA GPU chip in it. Who gives it? What? It's like people thinking that they know what Nintendo is all about when they've never played a Nintendo console before. Show me one press conference where Reggie was on stage or Bowser and they were talking about hardware nonstop. Doesn't exist. Go, type it in. Nintendo Switch 2017 unveil. Just look at it. They were not talking about specs of the damn chip inside. I guarantee it. There's no way. And even if they did, they moved on quickly from it because they don't sell you on specs. They don't sell you on resolution. They don't sell you on frame rate. That's PlayStation's job. That's Xbox's job. That's NVIDIA's job. You don't understand Nintendo. Quit acting like you understand Nintendo. No one gives a shit about hardware. It's not about the hardware. It's about, it's about the ecosystem. It's about having fun. That's really what it is. No one bought the Wii for the power. God, no one cares about power. You power hungry fucking like, oh, I want, this.
silicon to be inside the fucking motherboard of the chip, and we need a 4K OLED on our screen and for the Switch 2. And it's like, no, that's going to more battery, you dumb idiots. I need 120 hertz on my Switch. I need 120 hertz on my Switch 2. I need 120 hertz on my Switch 2. It's like, how can you call yourself a Nintendo fan when you guys play all these fucking games through emulation? And hopefully the Switch 2 fixes that. Hopefully the Switch 2 fixes that. I don't know what Nintendo's going to do, to be honest. Because that emulation thing is a problem. So, because all their systems are like fucking hackable for some reason. Like the security on their systems is trash. Like the Wii was hackable, the Wii U was hackable, the Switch is hackable, or at least it was for a little bit there. And it's just like, yikes. I don't get it. All they care about is specs. All they care about is specs. And it's like, if Nintendo goes down that road, it's a flop. I mean, if they truly went down that road and started talking about ray tracing, like, maybe they'll briefly mention it, but if that's the whole presentation, like, yikes. Now your games will look better than ever on Switch 2, thanks to built-in ray tracing. That's probably the extent of what they would say. And the soccer moms who buy the Switch do not give a shit. They don't even know what the fuck ray tracing is. How are you going to sell that to them? You can't. They don't know what it is. Why should they care? These people do not know how to drive around here. Jesus Christ, like, you did not need to back up that far. Holy fuck. Well, there's people that play all these new Nintendo games on their PC, and it's like, yikes, you cannot claim to be a Nintendo fan if you don't even support what you supposedly love. See, that's the thing with gamers. They are just so hell-bent on this idea of like not supporting something that they love. And it's only gamers. Movie fanatics will go to the movie, they'll go to see the laser projection, they will buy a ticket to the movie theater. They're actual fans of it. They support it. But gamers don't. Gamers are cheap, gamers are stingy, gamers are God, they bitch and cry and complain about optional fucking purchases all the time. It's like, who gives a shit if someone's spending 150 bucks on Star Wars Outlaws? Why does that piss you off? But you'll do the same when Elden Ring comes out. You'll buy the $250 Miyazaki statue, and that's not a problem, is it? Oh, no, it's not. But it's a problem when Star Wars Outlaws has a $150 edition, and you're acting like that's a brand new thing when that's been around for literally years. Wait till GTA 6 has a $200 edition. Go buy that woke slop. Stupid. God, it's like gaming is expensive. It's an expensive hobby, and you're bitching. And that's the sad thing too. It's like, well, gamer comes with that stereotype of unemployed, fat, loser, degenerate, going nowhere fast. I mean, I hate to say that, but it's just like that is the stereotype for gamers, and it's maybe not 100% false, but with that in mind, it's like, well, yeah, how can you afford these games if you don't have some sort of income? I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. But you want all the games for free, then it's like, well, then maybe you should praise Phil Spencer for buying up all these studios and putting everything on Game Pass for like 10 bucks a month, 15 bucks, whatever the price is for Game Pass. And it's like, well, that's better than 70. If you can't see the value of Game Pass, then I don't know what to tell you. You would rather go out and spend $70 on Stellar Blade, and granted, Stellar Blade's not on Game Pass, but Game Pass is 15 bucks a month. 70 versus 15, what's cheaper? Yeah, you're not getting Stellar Blade, but I'm just saying, that was just an example. It's like, you want to go out and spend 70 bucks on one game, 75 on one game that you're going to probably stop playing after a few days once you beat it, throw it in the freaking corner and never touch it again, as opposed to, well, even if you bought one game a month for 70 bucks, that's more than 15 a month. I mean, so that's why Phil Spencer should just buy every studio. He should buy Nintendo. He should buy Take-Two, Rockstar, all of it. Microsoft should just go all in and say, well, yeah, Xbox doesn't really exist anymore, but it doesn't need to because we own everything. We bought out the competition. So Sony can't, just buy Sony too. Fuck it, Xbox. And Microsoft's got trillions. Just put everything on Game Pass day one. Even if Game Pass were 70 bucks a month, it'd still be worth it. It's the same price as one game. If you bought one game a month, it would equate to the same thing. And if everything were on Game Pass day one, it would still be a better deal. It would literally, and you don't own anything anymore anyway, right? You know, you got, that's what you guys believe in. You believe in this fake gamer ideology of like, well, everything's online and everything's connected and you don't own your software. And it's like, well, yeah, that's some fake gamer shit. That's like some PC shit. You guys are PC nerds. You probably can't launch a game if you don't log into Steam. I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried it. Well, that's why you don't buy games digitally. Then you get mad when you spend thousands of dollars on your Steam library. You don't play any of the games, and then you get mad when Ubisoft takes away one game that you never cared about to begin with. Make that make sense. I mean, it's just sad. So many fake gamers. So many fake gamers, and it's like, dude, you never cared about the crew to begin with. Why are you pretending to care for clout? Oh, fuck Ubisoft, yeah, but you're gonna go out and buy the new Ass Creed when that gets announced. What happened to that fuck Ubisoft movement? You're gonna go buy Ass Creed later this year. You're gonna go buy Ass Creed later this year. Ass Creed Japan's coming out later this year. Once they pull that trailer out of their ass, you're gonna be in there day one. But fuck Ubisoft for now, right? You know, such hypocrites, sad shit. Turbo Bastard coming through. That's what we're talking about. They'll call it a Switch 2 and charge $300. Metroid Prime 4 and the new Mario Kart at launch. Social and trophy system. Oh, Lord. Okay, but what about the way you play it? What about the way you play it? Jeffrey G's in the building coming through with the 5. That's what we're talking about. Oh, Michael Stellar Blade launch day, bud. Game of the year material. Please play something good and not that Fallout game. I mean, we can do more Stellar Blade. And the Switch 2 might be, it either might join, you know, you might need an internet connection for it. I mean, obviously it's too early to tell, but if they join, then it's over. It's officially over because they're the last to do it. Sony's already done it. If you went out and bought a PS5 today, the disk drive has to be connected to the internet to work. You could take it offline, sure, but you still have to initially get on the internet to fuck with it. And that's just crazy to me. PlayStation just quietly went down the Xbox One road and no one cares because physical media is done now. And the normies have, if Xbox One was announced now, they'd love it. They'd be like, wow, this is so cool and forward thinking. And wow, we can watch TV while we're gaming. And it's like, damn, the Xbox One was ahead of its time. It was just like 10 years too early. Now they would love all that shit. They would love all the fucking social aspects and, you know, you can have your chat room right over here while you're gaming. You know, that was probably a feature back then. What was it called? Snap on Xbox. Hey, Xbox, snap this, and you can have the original Xbox One had an HDMI in, like it was trying to be something a little bit more. You could actually well, the software doesn't allow it now because they've taken it all out. But if you had here's a rare console. Here is a rare console, because I don't think the Xbox One's been hacked. Could be wrong on that, but I'm not sure. Here's a rare console. Xbox One with the day one firmware on it. So someone would have had to open the box, update it, and then put it away, and then bring it back out all these years later. But there's only a certain amount of games you can play on it, because even if you put the disc in, it'll probably force an update. I'm sure some of the discs come with an update. So it would force a firmware update. But you would still have all the original Xbox One Connect features, which they actually took most of them out. If you plug up your Xbox One and put your Connect in, the features, you can't even navigate the menu with your hands. You used to be able to do all this shit, and they took it all out. They gutted it. It had voice commands, everything. And, you know, I don't know if they changed it with Xbox 360, but I know Xbox One, they gutted all the Connect features. So it's, you know, because the original Xbox One came with the Kinect for $500. Yeah, it's time to bring Don Matrick. They should just bring Don Matrick back to say, you know, Phil Spencer's retiring, and guess who's coming back? Don Matrick to lead our vision forward. At this point, you know, maybe that's what's needed. I mean, he made a damn point. He just said, hey, you know, if it was a dumb question anyway. It's like Jeff Keighley was asking about, hey, what if someone's on a submarine and they want to play Xbox One and they have to check in, and it's like, well, if you're on a submarine, we have a console for you, and it's Xbox 360, and that was based. Yeah, just buy a 360. And they never really changed anything. The Xbox, if you here's the thing, if you buy a sealed Xbox, I was just thinking about this the other day. I thought, well, wait a minute, and then I thought, no, this doesn't work. If you buy a sealed Xbox One, let's say someone has a sealed Xbox One from 2013, they never opened it. There's no value there because there's nothing you can do with it. Because once you plug it in, it's going to ask for an internet connection. Once it gets an internet connection, it's going to download the latest firmware. There's no point. Unless they took it out of the box, turned it on initially when they got it, and then put it back in the box. That would be the only way it's worth anything. A sealed Xbox One is worth nothing because it's automatically going to go to the latest firmware. There's no point. So I don't know why people are selling sealed Xbox Ones on eBay. There's no value there. Unless they have the original firmware on there. Then it would be rare. Super fucking rare. Probably more rare than the original PS5. Oh my God. Yeah, I was just playing some of The Last of Us last night, and I thought, damn. How do people not see, like, this is fucking next level shit? Still to this day. I mean, the game came out in, what, 2019, 2020, whenever that game came out. It's just like, dude, that's 4 or 5 years ago, and shit still fucking holds up. Still vastly superior to anything that comes out. It's like, well, yeah, wait until Naughty Dog actually does their next fucking game built from the ground up truly on PS5. If they can get one game out in this generation. Wait till The Last of Us 3. I mean, well, it'll be about 20 years from now, but when The Last of Us 3, well, I don't know about that, but probably 15. When The Last of Us 3 comes out, it's gonna be crazy. The fuck, I mean, it'll probably be late PS5. I don't even know. Probably middle PS5, PS6, middle of the PS6 life cycle or something crazy. I mean, could you imagine, like, what that's gonna look like? The AI shit that's gonna. Oh my God. Someone's going to do this AI shit into AAA gaming and everyone's going to lose their minds. And it's like, well, we already knew this was in the works. They're going to bring the AI stuff to the AAA space, and it's not some weird indie mod shit. They're going to shoehorn it right in, and initially people are going to be turned off, but eventually it's just going to become a thing. And you won't look at you'll go back to the old games and be like, wow, how the fuck did people play games like this? You had to have your imagination turn up to 100. Well, we need to see GTA right now. The focus, Last of Us is not the focus. GTA 6 is the focus. It's been 5 months since the fucking trailer. It's almost time for trailer 2, guys. So it's almost time for trailer 2. Well, you got to hold in there, bud. But by the time Rockstar releases it, you know, there could be the super volcano eruption or something. I mean, Jesus Christ. James Cameron, in 12 years, James Cameron did Titanic, released Titanic, and then made Avatar. So I am expecting GTA 6 to be on the Avatar level, and I'm not saying in terms of graphics, obviously that's not possible, but I mean in terms of like in how impressive this is and how the big wow factor of like, holy fucking shit. Because it's been how many years? 12 years, 13 years? You cannot just release another GTA game with better, more photorealistic graphics. That is insane to me. We have waited so long for this game. Put the damn game out. But the blue-haired whales don't want to go back to the office because they're too busy fucking yapping on social media and saying our little dent in the universe, by the way. Well, that's why the game's gonna be shit, because you got a bunch of woke losers at the studio that don't even want to work on the game. And it's like, well, yeah, maybe your name shouldn't be in the credits because you don't want to put in that fucking work. It's like, bitch, if I were working on that game, I'd be sleeping at the office right now. Fuck that bullshit. We're getting this fucking thing out. Get some damn leadership in there and tell these fucking losers to like quit fucking bitching about shit. Like, god damn. Stupid idiots. Like, you're working on like the biggest game in literally since the inception of Pong. And you don't want to work on that? You don't want to be proud? Fucking losers. Oh, we don't want to go back to the office. We want to wake up in our pajamas and do a little coding here and there and then go bitch and bark about politics. What the fuck? God, I'd fire all those losers. Holy shit. Like, the lack of work ethic. Like, I could see if you were making a generic game or some shit, like, but dude. No wonder why all the fucking guys left. They saw that shit and they fucking said, yeah, this is a shit show. So we're going to form our own studio in spite. That's what Dan Houser did. It's not hard to put the damn puzzle together. It's not hard to put the puzzle together. God. Imagine sitting there and just... Imagine sitting there and just... Man, when that game comes out, and I've said it already, it's just going to be nasty. The conversations, I can predict everything. I can predict everything. And you know what? I should make a video predicting all of the controversy that's going to surround that game. The specifics in terms of how it's releasing, what it's releasing on, in terms of is it going to release on disc? Is it not going to release on disc? What is going to be cut? What is going to be censored? What people will actually defend? It's so predictable. It's so predictable it ain't even funny. And that's kind of sad that it is. Well, do you think Tom Brady won the fucking trophy by just sitting on the bench and sipping Gatorade? God. Well, yeah, the game's going to be trash. The game's going to be trash. Imagine working on the biggest entity in all of, not only all of gaming, but all of entertainment, and then crying about having to go back to the office because you want to stay at home browsing. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, I mean, the writing's on the wall for this to be a total disaster. Like, in fact, it would have to be a miracle to be any good. And I hate to hate on something that doesn't even really exist, but it's just like, well, I'm going in with super low expectations, because that way, when I am disappointed, I'm not going to be like, I'll be like, okay, well, we already knew that this is where this was, headed. So we're not really disappointed. We just don't really have any thoughts on it. I mean, that's basically where I'm at with the game, because if I go in with super high expectations and I think like, oh yeah, this is gonna be next level shit, and they're gonna actually redefine the open world genre and the medium as a whole, it's like I'm probably gonna be disappointed, because I kind of expected some of that to a certain extent with Red Dead 2. It's like, well, this is the first game on the PS4 and Xbox One technology, 8 gigabytes of RAM, or whatever the RAM is on those consoles. I think it may be 16, isn't it? Maybe it's 8. I think it is 8. I don't know. But nonetheless, they had more to work with there. But this is their first game with the SSD. This is their first game with kind of that architecture in mind. So, and it's not coming out to PC day one. That's the best thing I've ever heard. When they put that press release out and said it's only coming to PS5 and Series X and S, I was like, damn. That's what we want to hear. You bring that to PC day one, might as well not even make the game. Might as well not even make the game. Seriously. Might as well not even make the game. It's gonna be bad. The writing, the story. Oh. Some of the gameplay mechanics might actually be really fucking good, but is that really gonna make up for it? Because once the coolness wears off, it's like, oh wow, you can crawl now, and you could talk to every NPC like Red Dead 2, and it's like, well, yeah, that's interesting, but it's like, if the story's trash or the characters are dog shit, then it's like, well, who cares? I mean, it'll be fun for a little bit, but it's like, I don't know. Well, I don't care if it's woke. I mean that we already know where that's headed. I don't really that's already obvious to me. But when they start well, here's the thing that's going to get under my skin. When they start censoring things that were previously in past iterations. Oh my God. When they start censoring things that were in previous iterations, then it's going to be a problem for me. And I already know I can give you a list of what I think they will censor or what I think they will just remove entirely. And you will have people that will defend it and say, "Well, it doesn't matter. You're such an incel if you played the game that way." Because that's what we heard. There was controversy last December when people were waiting for the trailer, the GTA 4 clip, the hospital clip. That they got mad about that. Oh wow, how dare you play a game like this? Who was that stupid idiot? It was either, oh, I'm not gonna name names, but one of those big YouTubers was woke as shit about it and said, "Oh yeah, I never played GTA like this, I never did anything like that. You're a fucking crazy man, And it's just like, what the fuck? Holy shit! Fucking lying losers. That's what they are. Like like you didn't play GTA like that. Get the fuck up out of here. Stupid idiots, man. Stupid idiots. Exactly. Exactly. I forgot who it was. Unbelievable. It was either G-Man or Mr. Matty Plays, one of those guys. Or maybe it might have been someone else, but one of those guys was saying that, "Oh, I never played GTA like that, oh my God, this is so disgusting," or something like so fucking cringy, like yikes. And it's like, well, yeah, I mean, they've already censored that shit. GTA 4 is the last Rockstar game. You can probably topple on Red Dead 1, but that's about the extent there. That's the last true Rockstar game. You can see in the DNA of those games. I mean, if you really it's got the Rockstar fucking shit in it. I don't know how to describe it. But GTA 5 well, they censored that shit. No one talks about it. It's like, no, you didn't, Michael. And it's like, well, then maybe, yeah, we'll bring Collins back so you can debate your fucking moot point because you're wrong. They literally censored the game. I was going to do a stream today where it's like, well, we were going to show you GTA 5 on the PS3 versus the PS5 because I want to show you what maybe no one has shown you before. Because they took out certain flags, they took out certain NPCs, and who knows what else. I mean, they might have taken out more shit than people have found. I don't know. So, and the reason why they started censoring it is because a lot of, they probably didn't expect it to be that popular or that have that longevity. If GTA Online flopped, we would have had GTA 7 by now. Easily. We would have had probably GTA 7 by now if GTA Online flopped. So, part of it is to blame the consumers because they were the ones that dictated it and said, okay, well, yeah, we do want to spend money on GTA Online. We do want to live our virtual fantasy life on GTA Online. I think GTA 5 uncensored on the PS3 was the best, the last true one, the last game worked on by the three. Musketeers, Dan, Sam, and Leslie. Yep. Well, yeah. All three of the technical directors are gone. That guy, did you see that article where that guy explains why the planes do that in San Andreas? That's one of the original technical directors. Obey, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's gone. Adam Fowler's gone. Adam Fowler was the last, it's over. I mean, it really is. This is a B team game, bud. There's a work from home GTA. Oh Lord. And the sad thing is that the woke losers on the GTA forums will defend that shit. They love it. They love the censorship. They love the censorship. Yep. Yep. The lead designer on Red Dead 2 left. Mission designer, I believe. Dan Houser left. Laszlo left. Michael Unsworth left. The 3 technical directors that literally made the 3D era possible from GTA 3 all the way to 5 left. All of those 3 guys are gone. I don't remember all their names. It's Adam Fowler and 2 other guys. But you know, here's the thing, Stain. They need the Netflix documentary on Rockstar Games to care about these people, and then they would all, you know, jump on the fucking, just like, you know, they do every time. Like, oh, Cyberpunk has a new anime out, now we love the game. Fallout has a new TV show, now we love Fallout. Oh, there's a new Rockstar documentary about how, you know, GTA came together, and we interviewed all the key players. Oh wow, Rockstar's amazing. We love these guys. These guys are legends. You know, round of applause. You know, that's really what it would take for them to be appreciated and recognized. I already said, you know, the Los Angeles Lakers without Kobe and Shaq, it's, you know, I mean, it's still the Lakers, but it's not. Like, there's definitely going to be a presence that's no longer there. And they were still trying, I made that analogy, and they were still trying to sit there and say I was wrong. And it's like, how am I wrong? The key players, a lot of the key players are gone. Sure, not all of them. But yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think BioWare is a shell of its former self too. Yeah, you think the that's the thing. It's like you think the BioWare that made Knights of the Old Republic or the first Mass Effect game, you think that's the same BioWare? Fuck no. Hell no. There ain't no damn way. There ain't a damn way, dude. You really think that the same BioWare that made Andromeda is the same team that made the fucking first Mass Effect or Knights of the Old Republic 1? Like, there ain't a damn way. So yeah, but it shows. It's like, well, the new Mass Effect, whenever that comes out, it'll have good graphics, but it's gonna be shit too. Dan Houser really didn't leave Rockstar, by the way. This guy's an idiot. Dan Houser didn't leave Rockstar, by the way. Look at this, Dan. This is stupid. See, this is what happens when you start talking about this. It's like, well, we could do this every day. We can just talk about this shit every day until there's something new that comes up. But they just can't handle it. That's why I dropped it. I said, well, after the trailer, you know, hype died down, I just said, we're going to move on to whatever's coming out. I would have covered it all the way, but you know, it would be the same conversation every day, because there ain't nothing new to go on unless we watch Mr. Boss for the win. All right, we're gonna get you up out of here. Let's get you banned, bud. Hello. See, this is the thing. You start talking about games and they just start. It's ridiculous. He probably came from the GTA forums for the woke mods, deleted base comments. Nothing could revive Starfield. No, Starfield's going to have a resurgence like No Man's Sky. Starfield is going to have a resurgence like No Man's Sky. All it's going to take is the creation kit to come out, and all the modders will come back and say, wow, they fixed Starfield. Alana Pierce will make videos and say, oh my gosh, Starfield is finally fixed. You know, and she milks Starfield. Like she had a brand new short video up every day about Starfield and all these fake gamer shit. It's just like, what? Yep. Just deploy the animate. Yep. That's all you got to do. I mean, look at The Last of Us. I'm sure the sales went up for that. That's why Naughty Dog remastered the second and the first. So that way, well, the show is, you know, popular, and it's like people want to go back and play these, and now they're, you know, they're better looking than ever, and they're more accessible. Oh Lord. Yeah, I watched about 3 minutes of it, and I thought it's just shaky cam slop. They couldn't be bothered to put the camera on the tripod because they were probably rushing the shit out of the production. So it's like, I'm not watching this. And plus, I mean, the casting is just come on, guys. Tired of seeing the same fucking comment about eyeballs. God, y'all are so obsessed. Just hit the subscribe button and shut up. Jesus Christ. Eyeballs this, eyeballs that. You don't really care. I don't care either. Fuck off. Terrible cinematography, lazy CGI, horrendous casting, and bad writing. Yeah, it's trash. It's horrible. I mean, I'll watch season 2 because I like the second game better than the first anyway. So it's like, well, I do want to see what they do with that. The first game doesn't really interest me at all. It's a boring plot. I don't really care. The second game made it interesting, in my opinion. I'm not even trolling. Yeah, that pisses people off. But it's like, well, I didn't really care in the second game. It got me to fucking care. It's like, oh wow, they actually did that, and it's like, wow, this is kind of cringe. But it's like, well, it made me hate that character. They, you know, Neil Druckmann gave me a reason to care about that character. Now I care about Abby. It's not hard. It's actually great writing. Oh, it doesn't make sense. Well, who cares? It's a game. You know, Joel's gotten older and he lets his guard down. You know, but now you have a reason to give a shit about Abby because she bashed his brains in, and it's like, okay, now you get revenge, and then, you know, okay, let's get you, Bam Bud. Yeah, I'll watch season 2 because I'm more familiar with the story anyway. So it's like, well, I do want to see how they recreate certain things. We have Hellblade 2. We have Elden Ring DLC. You know, so there's stuff coming, but it's basically one game per month at this rate. Abby saved Joel's life. We got the final boss in here. Wife, by the way. Holy shit, we got Dwayne Rock Johnson on the show. We got the final boss in here. Holy shit. It's amazing. With the wife, by the way. Okay, buddy. Imagine believing that, like, oh my God, like, you really have to brag to internet strangers about your wife. Like, you don't have a wife. That's your fantasy. You wish you had a wife. You don't have a wife. Like, that could never be me. Imagine being down so bad, you just gotta pretend like you have a wife. MSC is coming through. That's what we like to see. MSC is coming through. MSC coming through. God, you guys are obsessed. You guys are obsessed, dude. Holy shit. Like, do you not stop and think, like, well, you don't, so. I guess it's just a fantasy that you want to believe in. Like, oh my God, you know. Okay, but if you're gonna leave over something as silly as that, then can you really claim to be a fan? Like, is that really the tipping point? Input Funny says shit to get a reaction. That's his gimmick. I've learned that a long time ago. Yeah, he still pisses me off, but it's like, well, that's a good troll. That's what he does. But you know, he has helped out, and the new T-shirt is coming. I've actually seen it, and they did a really great job. So, you know, he's just a troll. You can't take it that seriously, dude. Because if you do, it's gonna piss you off, and it's like, well, yeah, he gets under everyone's skin. There's a point where I told him to go fuck off, and I banned him. I said, I'm done with this guy. Oh, you know, everything is a battle for attention in here. That's really what it is. He was permabanned 9 times this year. Yeah, because he runs off. He says stupid shit. He says stupid shit. He just like plays contrarian or, you know, whatever to get max attention. So what, you know, like, oh, Mike Tyson's going to lose the fight. And it's like, well, I mean, he could, but it's like, he's acting like he knows. Like, well, you don't know. He was getting into a debate about it earlier with some other mod. Well, we're going to be covering the Mike Tyson fight. We're going to get big views on that. That's going to be the biggest. Everyone's going to be looking for that. The chat is full of women. Huh. Hell, I should log into an alt and just put a random profile, put an AI avatar on there, and you guys would believe it. Like, oh my God, there's another gamer girl, Michael. It's like, Jesus. Like, you guys probably still believe in Santa Claus. I mean, at this rate, you probably still do believe in Santa Claus. Fucking fairy tooth. Fucking. Really? I mean, you probably, I bet you guys do believe in the Santa Claus. I bet you do believe Santa's real. Well, I mean, it's just like, dude, it's just like, it's a random internet user with a random profile picture that they could have gotten from anywhere. No videos. And yet we're just supposed to believe their word? Okay. I mean, to me, that just doesn't really add up. I mean, it's like, it's like if you made videos and you were in front of the camera, and, you know, that'd be one thing, but it's like, well, and then these people get mad when you don't believe them, yet they have no fucking, like, they have nothing to show for. It's just like, take my word. Oh, you don't take my word? Fuck you, you're a piece of shit. It's like, what are we doing here? It doesn't make sense. They come in here with these big stories, and then when you they're the ones that came in here with these stories like, well, you know, I'm this, that, and the third, you know, I'm a doctor, I'm you know, like, whatever the fuck, I'm a car mechanic, it's just like some role play fuck. What's that word? Role play troll. There's a word for it. Starts with an L. I'm starting to think that's what it is. Starting to think that's what it is. What is the word I'm looking for? It starts with an L. It's called role play trolling. It's called role play trolling. LARP. Yep, I think that's what it's called. Yep, I think that's what's going on in here, and there's a lot of people in here that just want to believe for some reason. It's like, damn, I'm not that. See, that's why I told Jerry Lawler. I said, oh, I'm not that naive, Jerry. Oh, come on, Jerry, you think I'm that naive? And you guys are just falling for like some random internet troll that's probably laughing his ass off in his basement, fucking coming up with all this bullshit. Like, you know, yeah, they would love me to. They would love me to come to Pennsylvania so I can just come out there for no reason and just be like, wow, we don't have any fake fans. And Michael's bitching because he went to Pennsylvania, and you know, all 3 of these fans that said go out there are nowhere to be found. You know, that just sounds like a great thing to do, right? You know, for one big laugh, huh? Ridiculous. Oh my God. And it's the same script. It's almost an identical script. It's almost an identical script. It's like the same script as you know who. It's the same script. And then every time I bring it up, you guys get weird in here and stop talking about it, like because the trolls want you to make they want you to they that's a part of their grift. They want you to feel bad about it, so that way Michael looks bad. It's all about making Michael look bad. That's all it is. It's really some 5D chess shit to make Michael look bad. That's really what it is. Let's see if Michael can believe in this shit. Like, oh yeah, there's, you know, it's just like, God. Is that her in the profile picture? You saw her? I don't remember. And even if it is, again, what does that, you know, I mean, I'm not going to get into it, but it's just like, well, the amount of manipulation in this chat is insane. I'll just put it that way. The amount of manipulation, and I try and I can see through a lot of that bullshit, and it's just like, I wish a lot of other people could see it like I do, and they just can't. It's like, well, I don't want my fucking viewers to get manipulated in here, because there's a, you know, it's already really bad as it is. And it's like, well, these other users are stringing you along into thinking that they're someone that they may not very well be, and it's like, well, that's pretty fucking cringe, to be honest. It's pretty cringe. It's a trolling community. It's been that way for 4 years, and all of a sudden you want me to start believing that these people are real? Well, maybe you don't understand. It's Troll City up in here, bud. So I'm just supposed to just believe everyone that comes in here and give them the benefit of the doubt? Okay. You know, and I already know if I open up the lines tonight, there would be excuses. You already know that's the case. If I open up the lines tonight, there would be excuses. Because it's the same script as last time. Oh, why do I need to call in? Why do I need to call in? Yet they said that they didn't have a problem calling in. But if I open up the lines tonight, there would be excuses. Oh, I don't want to call in. I'm nervous. I'm intimidated, blah, 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 blah. It was excuse city. Why do I need to call in? And it's like, well, quit. God. Well, I can't help it, guys. I can't help it. I got to do the show when I got to do the show. I can't. The show doesn't revolve around 3 people's schedule. I'm getting tired of that too. If you can't make it, you can't make it. It is what it is. I can't go live at 4 in the morning because you guys live on the other side of the world where it's like, well, yeah, that ain't gonna work. And you would probably be busy anyway. I've already went live at 8 in the morning here, and it's just like, well, we still had excuses too. Mr. Do you still play GTA? I know you were into that a few years ago. Are you still? Do you still stream and shit too? Because I remember you used to do that. You used to stream GTA Online stuff. I was thinking about maybe jumping into it later this year, so that way we can get a little head start, because the online is going to be the biggest aspect of GTA 6. It's like, well, and once you beat the story and once you get bored of that, you'll want to at least check out the role playing stuff in the online. So if we have a cool character, we can just progress that over. Haven't streamed in a while, yeah. Took a huge break and got bored with the role-playing stuff. Lots of people weren't as tuned in as they were before. Yeah, well, GTA 6 will be pretty big. I mean, GTA 6 will be pretty big. That's when it's going to start getting crazy, when GTA 6 comes out. Right now, it's just like, well, yeah, it's too early to, no one cares. They were waiting for trailer 2 and waiting for a closer release date. So right now it is kind of dead, but it won't be when it comes out. Well, when does that the Clowns from Outer Space game come out? That's like next month, ain't it? Well, we're gonna play that too. I forgot about that one. I mean, that won't be a lot. That'll fall off quick. Those multiplayer games fall off quick. The Killer Clowns from Outer Space. The Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Where's that John Carpenter game? That's probably canceled. That's probably not happening. Yeah, it's been a year almost since they announced that. Oh, Lord. Where's all the members at? Where's all the mods at? They all left? They couldn't handle it. You go live for too long and it just does the opposite. It's like, oh, enough fulfill for the day, and then they come back for like 5 minutes. Yeah, they couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle it. Not a surprise. Well, it quit raining finally. I mean, it quit raining. Well, at this rate, we ain't gonna play nothing. It's already getting late as shit. I've been out here for 200 minutes. At this rate, we probably ain't gonna play. I mean, it quit raining too, so it's like, well, we could just throw a walking stream in. If it stopped raining for the day, then we can do a walking stream. I thought it was an all-day storm. When you are outside, it breaks their basement infill fan. Well, it does. Well, they can't relate to it because they don't get outside. So they're like, why are you outside? Why are you outside? It makes no sense. How could you be outside and why aren't you inside like us? And it's like, well. Oh, Input Funny's back. There you go. Input Funny's back. Timeouts, 9 permabans. over. Well, yeah, I mean, he's a good troll, one of the best trolls. He gets under everyone's skin. Look at that. He's already pissing people off. He's already pissing people off just by saying that. Yeah, him in the game capsule. You guys need to, hell, we should do a Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, Input Funny versus the game capsule boxing stream. Let's make it happen. The game capsule versus Input Funny. You want maximum content? Like, holy shit. You want maximum trolling. We're going to have to wrap this up soon, folks. It's getting late. It's getting really late. We've been out here for 300 minutes. 200 minutes. 200 minutes. We've been sitting in this car for 200 minutes. We're going to have to wrap it up. We're going to have to wrap it up. We're going to have to wrap it up. And since it stopped raining, we might as well just do a walking stream. Because you guys don't want to see any of the games. I mean, you guys voted for Fallout 4, and it's like that. There's literally nothing to see. They did nothing. Should I play the Dead Space remake? No. First game was trash. Why would they remake a trash game? I mean... Yeah, I've seen the artwork, and yeah, your brother did a great job. Well, they were doubting you. They thought you were trolling, and they thought you were playing possum. And it's like, no, I don't think Funny's doing that. I mean, he can be a loser sometimes, but I don't think that. Yeah, I've already seen it and everything. It's real. She don't love it, it's so sad. 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 Oh my God. Ooh, God. XXL size. Hit the gym, bud. XXXL. The fuck? We gotta wrap it up. Help, look at that, dude.
She don't love it, it's so sad. She don't love it, it's so sad. The game capsule will love it. She don't love it, it's so sad. She don't love it. I will make a better shirt. Damn, Stain is pissed. Stain is mad. Oh shit. We're gonna have to wrap it up. 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 We'll figure it out, dude. Well, it stopped raining, so I think we have figured it out. It's getting late. It's like 5 o'clock, dude. It's like, well, it's getting late. We'll figure it out, dude. Let's get you banned, bud. Let's get you banned, bud. Okay, let's get you banned. Someone wants attention. Let's get you up out of here. You can do a car sleep stream. The stream ends when you... Okay, buddy. Sleep streams don't work. Last time we did one, we went down to 20 viewers. Like, I'm not even trolling. It literally went down to 20 viewers. I mean, I don't know about now, but that was a couple of years. I think it was like last year. So it's just like, you know, sleep streams only work when they work. I mean, the thing is, you guys would just sit there and watch me sleep, like no one would ever come through. And it's like, well, that's the point of the sleep stream, is to disrupt the sleep experience. But you know, I'd be able to sleep without much interruption around here. So, because they wouldn't come through. Because they didn't come through last time we did a sleep stream. They just sat there and like, oh, let's watch Michael sleep like a creep. And it's like, yeah, that's fucking weird. I don't want to, like, that's weird as shit. Have a 360 cam on top. Okay, buddy. That's way too much content, bud. What are you talking about? That's way too much content. That's way too much content. If we had 1,000 viewers or something, sure. That's way too much content. Jesus. You're insane. That's way too much content. If we had a bigger viewing audience, then maybe. It's like you can't go out and get the Marshall amp when you have no one that gives a shit about your band. I mean, it's just as simple as that. That's way too much content. Try the bathtub stream, like, yikes. What the fuck? Oh, we're gonna have to wrap this up.
We're either going to do a gameplay stream or it's probably too cold out or too windy. The whole damn car's shaking. Oh, Wrestling Face is still awake. It's over. Hey, I'll figure it out, dude. Hey, I'll figure it out, dude. Hey, I'll figure it out, dude. Oh, it's only 11 p.m. in the UK? That ain't late. Shit, you got all night. Hello, mate. Bit of a drag, isn't it? Hello, mate. Okay, but I looked at the stats and it says the majority of viewers are from the US. Even for live streams. I'm not even trolling. So I guess it's just the vocal people that are. Whole chat is from Pittsburgh, by the way. Oh, we can do the Pittsburgh stream, just to make a damn point. Like, yeah, well, when we go to Pittsburgh, it's like, who's gonna show up? No one. Okay. Well, I guess it'll be funny, but then what? It'll be funny for about like 20 minutes. Oh, Michael, Michael went to go see all those supposed fans in Pennsylvania, and it's like none of them showed up, and it's like, all right. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, they did, yeah, they did film The Dark Knight Rises. That movie's trash. I've only seen that movie one time. The Dark Knight, you can pop it in and watch at least a few scenes. The Dark Knight Rises, though, is junk. Garbage. Let's go, let's go. We either wrap it up now or we just sit out here for however long. Been in this car for 200 minutes. It's longer than yesterday's stream. Oh my God. Let's get your band, bud. Now they want to chat. Okay, we're getting this spam bot out here. We're getting this spam bot. Let's get the spam bot up out of here. Let's get the spam bot out of here. We're not traveling around. We're not traveling around. You really just want me to go to random cities to do what? Like, I don't get it. It's like the reason we went to LA is because, well, there are gaming events that happen out there. And we wanted to show you what we could. I mean, it ain't much, but it's like, because you're not invited, they're not open to the public. But I mean, they do have gaming events out there. It's like, well, if E3 were out there, we would have streamed E3. But they don't do that anymore, so. Actually, they were trying to bring it back, and I got a press pass. What was that, last year? Or the year before? One of the years, I literally got a press pass for E3. They were going to bring it back, and then they canceled it last minute. And it's like, all right, here we go. What I knew when I got a press pass, it's like, yeah, this ain't happening. We're going to cancel that. Oh, Lord. Whole chat is from St. Louis, and now they're from Pennsylvania, by the way. Holy shit. I don't get it. I don't get it. Go to Miami before the GTA 6 drops. Yeah, well, I was actually thinking about doing that for the GTA 1 trailer unveil, but the way Rockstar rolled that out, it would have been a mess. So we'll see. We were gonna do it really cool. We were gonna do a really cool stream. Well, we'll see what trailer 2 has in store. I'm going for a walk, by the way. I thought you just went for a walk. Let's get a new script, bud. I thought you went for a walk already, by the way. Someone already has a video up. They already went to Miami and they already lined up all the shots. Ooh. All right, let's get you banned, bud. Here come these bots again. Get you banned. Alrighty, we're gonna wrap it up. We'll see you. We'll see you later. I can't just sit out here for I've already been out here for 200 minutes. This is longer than yesterday's stream. When we can do another stream and we'll have a whole new audience because y'all are gonna be in bed. So Stellar Blade release day. Now they care about Stellar Blade. I've already done literally 3 streams on Stellar Blade, gameplay streams. Early access. Now they care about Stellar Blade. Unreal. Now they care about Stellar Blade. I've already done 3 streams. We already beat like one of the bosses, but I don't get it. Yeah, it'd be cool for all the play. It'd be a cool PlayStation Plus game. Yeah, the final boss is in here. Did you see that? Did you see that wrestling face? The final boss is in here. That's amazing. Yeah, well, we have to wrap this up. We're not just going to sit out here for the rest of the day. It's ridiculous. It's getting late. We'll have to be live in at least.
Yeah. Alrighty, folks, that is going to do it. That is going to do it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show, and we will see you later. It's over.